Hey guys, it's me, AirZero, and we're gonna play some Mountain Blade Warband. If you've played Mountain Blade Warband, you might notice that this is a different picture. That's because I'm running mods. Those mods, well, I guess it's whatever. The mods are more women that works with diplomacy, and it's version 4.2 for those like super nerds out there. Basically, it just adds a bunch of ladies. So, lady cosplayer. Or, I guess she's not Is it called cosplaying if it's an original character? Was she cosplaying? It was at least a photo shoot. Anyways. Yeah. So, more ladies. And I am a lady and I like ladies and I would like to be surrounded by ladies. And also, who doesn't want to have, a girl gang? Basically, I want to be part of the Amazons. That sounds amazing. So ladies, and that's our goal of playing this Let's Play for this round. So yeah, we're gonna become the best independent, I don't know, girl gang in the history of what is the land called? Caladria? I don't know, something like that. Anyway, welcome adventurer to Diplomacy for Mountain Blade Warband. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. Remember that in the traditional medieval society depicted in the game, war and politics are usually dominated by the male members of nobility. While hard times are beginning to open up more opportunities for women across the land, equality is still something that is very far off. That does not, however, mean that you should not choose to play a female character or one who is not of noble birth. Male nobles have a somewhat easier start, but women and commoners can attain all of the same goals. In fact, they may have much more interesting, if more challenging, early game. So, basically, first of all, bullshit, because this is a fictional fucking game. So I don't understand why they can't just have it be however they want it, but also because of, I don't know, something I think that maybe diplomacy does. You can basically just completely ignore that aspect altogether. So this basically just says the same thing, except it says the name of the place, which is Calradia, I guess. I'm gonna pretend that's how it's pronounced. And no, I don't want to encounter sexism, because that's what I experience in real life, and this is a fictional fucking world. And it's like a power fantasy or whatever. No, I don't want to experience sexism in this power fantasy. That sounds like the opposite of what I want to happen. So let's see. You were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was a traveling merchant. You were born the daughter of a traveling merchant, always moving from place to place in search of a profit. Although your parents were wealthier than most and educated you as well as they could, you found little opportunity to make friends on the road, living mostly for the moments when you could sell something to somebody. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as... Probably a street urchin, right? If my parents and I were moving from place to place all the goddamn time. But I kinda wanna go for craftsman's apprentice, because that sounds badass. Yeah. Okay. As a girl growing out of childhood, you apprenticed with a local craftsman to learn a trade. After years of hard work and study under your new master, he promoted you to journeyman and employed you as a fully paid craftsman for as long as you wished to stay. Then, as a young adult, life changed. As it always does. You became these sound pretty fun. Troubadour, like, I want to run around and tell poems and stories and bard at people. That sounds amazing. Or a smith. 'Cause you got your hammer arm. Yeah, let's do poems. Stories, barding. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you had become a woman, and the whole world seemed to change around you. You set out on your own with nothing except the instrument slung over your back and your own voice. It was a poor existence, with many a hungry night when people failed to appreciate your play, but you managed to survive on your music alone. As the years went by, you became adept at playing the drunken crowds in your taverns, and even better at talking anyone out of anything you wanted. Nice. But soon everything changed, and the Fire Nation attacked? And you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision was... the loss of a loved one, sure. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. All you can say is that you couldn't bear to stay, not with the memories of those you loved so close and so painful. Perhaps your new life will let you forget or honor the name that you can no longer bear to speak. Become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. Yeah, realistic, no quitting without saving. Everything we do is canon. Okie dokie. Okay, so I like to, I guess metagame the character sheet instead of roleplay it out, because I don't know, I like to not be bad at games when I can help it. So I'm gonna metagame the skill points, not roleplay them out, so please disregard any conflicting I will tell you the strategy behind this though. So there are personal skills, party skills, and leader skills, and I think there's like 4 leader skills. Maybe only the 3, I don't know, but only you can do the leader skills, obviously, because you're the leader of your own band or whatever, warband. And then, you know, your personal skills, each named character will have their own personal skills and whatever, and then party skills, like these, like any one of your officers, or whatever you want to call them, the named characters, will be able to contribute those. So basically, for experience or whatever, for skill point dumping, I like to, you know, focus on personal and leader skills for main character because gameplay. Sorry I keep yawning, it's not even that late. I don't know. Lack oxygen? Maybe. Let's see. Yeah. What am I badass at? One-handed and two-handed. I mean, as a player, not in skill points. Obviously, you can read the skill points. But I prefer two-handed. next 3 will be in agility. Should do spotting. I'm gonna go for... yeah. Oh, I need to name us. Whatever. Harry, let's frickin' do it. Adjust your character's face. So, I've already played this game, PS, and I prefer the freckled kid. Cause I like freckles. They're cute. I want them. And I don't know, this is fine. Hair. Aw, that's the kind of hair that you like ruffle and say, good job, kid. We're gonna go for the braid. Mostly I like to... just permanently concerned about the universe. Oh, that's this way, my bad. Stop moving, I'm playing with your face. Whatever, just hang out in the middle. Eyebrow height, make it a little higher, so you can continue to be permanently concerned about everything. Eyelids are fine. Eye shape. Yeah. Continue to be permanently concerned about everything. I don't know. The rest of you looks good. Sure, whatever. It's not like there's any very good variation anyway. You hear about Calradia, a land torn between rival kingdoms battling each other for supremacy, and a haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. In this land, which holds great dangers and even greater opportunities, you believe you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally you hold the key of your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will, and that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you. Drawn by the stories you hear about Calradia and its kingdoms, you... where do I want to go? Okay, so I'll tell you what I know about these certain ones. So, vagary is kind of like around the Mediterranean and whatever. A lot of people compare it to like Italy and whatever. The Kigrit Khante is like Mongolia. The Nords are Nords. I mean, that one's the only one that's which one is Rodux? Oh no, I totally lied. P.S. Rodux is the Mediterranean and Italians. Vagary is the Russians. The Serenid Sultante is the Middle East. And I forget. Oh, Swadia is like Eastern Europe. Just so you get an idea. Where do we want to put this person? Who has the coolest units? Where's the easiest place to start out? That's a good question too. We should totally start out Well, no. None of these are ideal. But starting out in Chalcala always makes me feel good. Because it's nice and green there.